You know, the real concerning part about that executive order that targets homeless people is this is tying the entire population to corporate policy, in that people need to usually work for a small business or a corporation just to survive and have a home. So if you target people who don't have a home, you're essentially enforcing the behavior of being tied to a company which will have a policy both inside and based on speech and behavior outside of work. So when you really think about it, this is something that is hitting freedom very hard. So I just think it's something I wanted to share about it because, when things are targeted, groups that are disenfranchised, that's always how things start. However, they tend to have a way of expanding. And when you start at the bottom, which is people without a home, and then you essentially make it so you're institutionalized unless you're working for a corporation, which will have policies for your behavior and speech inside and outside of work, you're tying people to, I can't think of a bigger favor, if there were a favor, to, let's say, a hypothetical oligarchy. That kind of thing, you can't do better than to essentially institutionalize anyone who's not working for one of those companies and abiding by their policy. That's just my thoughts on it, and one of the reasons I'm concerned. There are many more, because it is very broad, and it says, or those who can't care for themselves, which also includes possibly even those on government assistance or Social Security, possibly could be interpreted that way. Let me know your thoughts in the comments on this. I think this is something people need to keep talking about.